somewhat different one, I would say. Referee there is Irfan in their chances this season. Lamine and Robert Lewandowski is on 99. Rafinha captains the side. Brest captain, the centre half. Well, but there must still be nerves. Hugo Magnetti and Emilson Fernandez in behind, and they are going to have a go here. They're making the most of it in their time here. Mardi Kamara. It's not about that tonight. It's glad that they enjoy it.
Well, I think that the drop off, they're going to go and press them.
If that's what we're best at. That midfield, what a talent he is.
Early goal. It's the last thing Brest can afford.
Goes down the space pretty well. They start from Brest in the final third, determined to...
Holding the ball up on the halfway, already from the left and from the right.
Ripping up and starting again.
Barca.
Lewandowski, because of a sense that... Spell at Sunderland. Off balance on the back foot.
They're fresh at the moment, Brest, but they're...
Dalasima has been the one who's... Malou, but...
Yeah,
run at them.
Read the situation. I think it's a foul. He's just pushing.
Potential landmark as Lala.
Going to be isolated. He's got to hold that ball.
Now Haidara, back in France last season. Out pretty... Here's Dani Olmo. Oh, plays the pass for Levin. Chance to grab the lead here.
As in, I'm not getting there at all. And he just, to be fair, but I think he made his decision.
Well, Bofsky. Rolls it in. Messi, Ronaldo.
A top-class penalty. He's not looking at the ball. He's just looking at... There he is. Looking at the...
Never attended one of guys can thrash it into the corner if the whole goal zone.
It is... It's unstoppable.
Now Barca might just enjoy them instead.
Barcelona, you've always got a chance because they'll hold it. Now, if Brest get in...
The Atlantic Wall for so long last season. Monaco on Friday night. The game. He'll be happy them off the field. When Glenn...
they were a decent...
They were...
cave in here if they stay...
They're in Brest history. Just that, not surprisingly. Surely...
They're not happy with that.
I would say that. May end up as rather a different tall order now for Brest from here. Levin to take some of the pressure off Didier Deschamps' production line.
We call it an over.
Alcabaci has started every single... Dealt with it. And they just...
A runner off the ball. Every time that ball changes angle, you have...
It really hurts you is the one you don't see.
He turns away. He was not particularly happy with that one.
Here's how the knack of Gregory and cutting their cloth accordingly, but they have to... It's the goal scorer, Lewandowski. What was the end of the scoring?
Top players in the...
Had the fans really dreaming that... They're not punished!
And they don't get punished. Listen, they've got to stay in this game, so then I think this game's set.
Of that, he missed the target by...
Teammates have got to be really strong with him here.
Sensibly coming forward and... Which, not surprising, TNT Sports, every match live against Liverpool from 11-8. Goal to nil, Lewandowski.
Nation going on here. Rafinha.
French centre forward was it Clermont? Slightly stuck close. Barca starting to fans.
His elbow, didn't he?
I was just wondering what it. Now Rafinha.
Blind, lovely weighted. He was. I think he'd be annoyed with that. He's having penalties left, right, and centre. You can't. The closing from Brest. Their bodies there, desperate defending again for
his regular partner. Well,
just slips there. His left foot.
Some very interested. Lucky not to get a yellow card.
I thought he might have got. completely won the ball.
After their great form, I mentioned that, where he's comfortable and leading thanks to the early...
on that left side, and that allows him, there's always a spare man, and...
Well... It's only like... Oh, he's caught in possession.
Lewandowski, but...
Won his only cap.
You just need the ball there, and...
We love watching them play because of the right boot.
Yeah, that imagination, because they've had so much possession.
More than that, but it shows that Brest have got off the press.
There's that diagonal Kabasi done. And they get
Seems to have a look of permanent concern. Terrific save by Bizot.
onside. It's a good save with his feet.
Being picky, the early penalty from...
Secure at the back there.
Down to injury.
There's a lovely, nice cross in, lovely run.
Worth mentioning that Barcelona have... deals with that easily.
Time it right, it's very difficult to play through in energy.
Free blue for the free kick.
Sure, he doesn't know that Lewandowski's...
All right. But a good defensive header.
It's not by mistake.
Now he has the angle that he wants. It was his. Torres to Stegen.
For about 25 yards.
For Robert Lewandowski, 10 minutes. From the penalty spot after he was to deny Barcelona, but in the second half they've given themselves a chance. For the second half, referee has to wait for the signal, and I think he'd take Glenn 1-0.
So they're the favourites, the pressure's on them a little when they get them. It's intriguing.
Through against a team that moves the ball so...
In fact, they've put a little bit of pressure. I think that extra energy for...
Look. More lang. Now Koundé defensively, because it's so hard to do against...
They were breaking down that offside trap.
Be away against Shakhtar Donetsk and then in... Well, they'll hope to have...
To be played.
All through. First
Close. Close. If that goes in the back of the net, we're looking... someone's going to get injured for...
Or isn't sure, even if it is a yard of challenge there. Between that area and third team out. It's another excellent... He's in the way. Prod towards Dani Olmo, the frustration.
Barcelona, they've just gone up when they close and they... From the back.
Stage campaign, they share that record. Secretly will have been. Now Koundé. Blind.
Ah, what a touch from them. Talk about knowing where you're when it's closer, yeah, but...
Going to sort this wall out because he'd mow there as well. Surely going to be Rafinha.
He's not happy, Rafinha, look.
In fairness, there was a defender in close. Maybe. That's what Lewandowski will tell Rafinha. You can hear that. Just unsure about what...
Much quicker, haven't they, Barcelona, this second half?
Looking for Lewandowski. And given Barca a cheap free kick.
Get midfield players halfway line.
Magnetti.
What was good for...
Like with the offside, you wonder if he might have let that... 3 goals in the Champions League already. All in Bissau. How to play. A little bit of uncertainty. Dani Olmo.
Goals come in there. It was a good move. If he lets the defender...
Peña was slightly...
But he's got fresh legs.
Around the defender, and now here goes Big...
They've recycled the ball again.
It's starting to... Comes out for... It's just terrifying how prepared the
team. I mean, Pedri.
Confirmation of Kamara's yellow card. Champions League performances. 2 down against Lens on the opener of the time, thinking I'll just have a look and see the last in 1998. in front.
Barcelona, and they've got Real Madrid.
Says Danny Olmo. Is this the moment they grab a second? It is.
Here he lets the quick feet, and there's the ball there. And you've got to think now that you just
way back. It's Bayern and Red Star.
Yeah, they switched off at the weekend against Celta. Champions League night here. They just that big pitch, played there a few times. That goal, they open themselves out. It's in the stands.
Dumbia as well. Clermont, the Portuguese from now. Wishes he had now, but
Page really is the little dink ball that was played.
Capable of casting a spell and. That's on TNT for you on TNT Sports about Villa Juve, about how worth a read.
Oh, he wasn't in. When I say he wasn't.
Gavi.
Yeah, the last sequence.
Yellow card, which he'll carry a bit as a badge of that.
It's now 1-2 touch football.
The weight of pass, and Pulse will look at that and think. Frustrated by that.
Yeah, I think so.
He's way up through. Drove it into the far corner, won't succeed.
No, he was trying his best, and yes, it was offside.
Anyway.
Yeah, there was no cover on the inside.
Castillo and Jonas Mar last season. Alejandro Balde. Chances, particularly in that first half. Another of the really interesting things, so much bigger than the individual. Certainly haven't been at their.
Something we've got to have.
As to the technology now, very, very tight decisions, and the.
Unfortunately, every goal is going to go.
It's going to be Le Cardinal. The start around him for the second goal, but the foul this time, and Barca now with, and it was Chardonnay once more, and now 66-34, 6 efforts on top. Haidara.
Yeah, if Brest can
there to nudge that away. Threat from Brest, but you do never know. And somehow it's dragged.
With himself, he hasn't hit the target.
Smartly done. So a good bit of sweeper keeping from
time. The weight of it was just too.
That should have led.
Three players that fell. No, he's just.
I think
just square.
Cool, and right now they take for the last 3 minutes. You could throw Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, I think him and Gerrard is a little.
But this crowd rises to you.
Go. Similar, emulate Xavi and Iniesta, but
remember Xavi as well followed quite lyrical about some of those teams for a long time. Guardiola, if you're old enough.
In the ball. I know it sounds
here.
If they get
isn't good. We've seen that in
runners or front men. It's a question mark about the way they did.
Turned it into an avalanche, but Pereira Lage had the ball in the back of the net. Game against Atalanta, that'll be entertaining. Now Lewandowski!
Into the corner is similar to there, he spins on them, and it's just get down. You just have to go for.
Knew exactly what he was doing in the angle. Not a song that Eric Wire wants to hear. It good for him. End of this Champions League campaign, and really Brest 3 times. 2 for Lewandowski. Brest 0.